Hey everyone, it's Izzy. Hope you're having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. So today we're going to review Halsey's second album, Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. It came out June 2nd, but I've been so busy and I haven't had time to really enjoy the album, so it's more than a month late. I just want to talk about it because I enjoy it. And you know what? Life has been crazy. There's a lot of albums that came out all at once. There are going to be late album reviews coming this whole summer. You may or may not know that I like to do different track lists for albums. If an artist does a song with a DJ or a soundtrack for a movie and it's in the same time length of the album cycle and the era for the artist, I will include it into the album if it fits or if it flows. Also, what I do is if I do not like interludes on albums, I will delete them and replace them with those songs. And so I have done that with Halsey's album, and I will do that for other ones in the future, just for reference. This was also probably one of my most anticipated albums of the year. I do really like Halsey a lot. I think she is a different kind of artist. I think she's cool. I think she's creative, and I'm interested to see where this album was going, and here are my thoughts on it. Number one on the album is the prologue, which is also an interlude. This interlude slayed. I really like the lyrics to this song because it shows and represents the ugliness in America, yet the beauty it also has within the country. I also love the alteration of her voice in the song that makes her sound like a robot, and how Americans are very controlled by their government, whether they realize it or not, when it comes to brainwash of the media, fake news, or just a corporation country that we are. And so I like the message of that and how we don't realize it, but we live in it, but we enjoy it at the same time. Number two on the album is 100 Letters, and I loved this song. I like the song's meaning, how she won't be controlled or persuaded by this man anymore, and she is blocking him from entering her life again because she knows it's just not gonna end well. I just love the message of self-realization that some people are not good in your life and they need to be cut out. Number three on the album is Eyes Closed. This song was good. It feels like a classic Halsey song. The essence of loving someone you're not with at the time, but pretending other lovers are that past lover, I think was a clever idea. I've done it. I'm sure a lot of people have done it, where they pretend someone is someone else in their relationship that they wish they could be with. Number four on the album is Heaven in Hiding, and this song slayed. This song is really fun. I feel like it's a get down and dirty song because when I hear it, I just kind of want to do like a burlesque dance for someone. Number five on the album is Alone. This song is okay. I do like the story in the song. I can also hear the passion in her voice when she sings it. I would honestly like this song a lot more if it wasn't so old school and blues based in the beginning of the track, just because I'm not a fan of artists who have like pop and alternative voices and they try to do R&B music and they just clash and doesn't mix well with me. And I think it's adventurous and I think it's interesting and creative to go in a direction like that, but I think if you don't have a soulful voice, it's a real hit or miss, and it just didn't mesh well with me with Halsey's voice and this R&B old school flow. But if it didn't have that, I'm pretty sure I would love the song a lot more. Number six on the album was the first single, Now or Never. I love this song. It was fire for me. I loved it the first time I ever heard it. I love the music video. I love the theme of the music, the Romeo and Juliet-esque of it all, and I honestly really relate to the message of the song. I can feel the longing in her voice as she sings the song, wondering what is going on with the relationship and why she feels like it's totally failing, and just basically giving an ultimatum like, love me now or never. Like, let me know what's going on with this relationship because I can't just fight for it myself. Number seven on the album is Sorry. I loved this song. This song hit me with the feels. It's sad that I can relate to this song 100%. I feel like this song is the deepest one on the album. There's a sense of loneliness and failure in her voice when I listen to it, and it makes me really sad. Like, it's just too real. Like the lyric, someone will love you, but someone is not me. Hashtag crying face. Number eight was an interlude, but I absolutely hated it, so I replaced it with Not Afraid Anymore, which was on the soundtrack for 50 Shades Darker, and I think it fits the album and flow very nicely. I just love the sensuality of her voice. It's a frisky song. It's dope. Number nine on the album is Lie. I don't really like this song. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite at all either on the album. I absolutely thought that this song was a filler. I just feel like the vocals aren't as clean as the rest of the album is. Like, I feel like this song was a demo. The only thing I like about this song is when she belts out lies. Like, that's the only part I like. Number 10 on the album is Walls Could Talk. This song was okay. Once again, I feel like it's a filler song, but however, it is still very catchy. I like the story she's trying to convey in the song, but it just does not hit me emotionally or pleasingly like the other songs do on the album. It is creative though. I will give it that. Number 11 on the album is Bad at Love. I like this song. This song is good to cruise to. I think it's also good to listen to when you're doing a self-reflection as well. Once again, this track has an old school vibe to it, but I don't mind it as much on this song. I think it flows and mixes well, especially turning it into a power beat ballad. I like the message too, knowing that you suck at love and it just does not go your way. You try to warn people, but they just don't believe you. They're like, let me fight for you, which is nice, but you always have to deal with the challenges that come with love, and you know it's never a win-win situation. It's always a win-lose, and sometimes you just don't win a lot. Number 12 on the album is Don't Play. This song slayed. This song was originally an okay, but I gave it a slay just because the lyrics were badass. I feel like you always need a bad bitch feminist song on every album if you're a female artist, and just praise yourself as a woman, and I love tracks like that, even if they're just not my favorite music-wise. I do think this song changes the direction of the album. I do like the breakdown of the song and the message of it. It's not my favorite on the album, but I don't hate it either. It's fun. Number 13 is Strangers. This song is fire. It's so good. I actually would love this to be a music video, and I'm hoping there's a music video going to be released soon. I think Lauren sounds amazing on it as well. I also really love the poppy and electro aspect of this song, because this whole album's very like slow R&B based pop alternative. It's just a mixture of everything, but this is very electro commercialized pop. The whole premise of the song is really sad too, but it's so good. Knowing that you had someone and then they're gone, but you are longing for them, but then in the end they just become a stranger to you, and they want you but for your body and not for the emotion aspect of the relationship anymore. Number 14 is Angel on Fire. This song slayed. It was fire as well. Once again, I feel like this is a typical Halsey song, and I loved every single second of it. And I do relate to this song a lot, knowing that you can be the best, the most talented, the most popular, the most beautiful, the most cool, but then life hits you with its challenges, makes you burn in the struggles of it all, and then you have the pressure of being the best again for everyone, but they just let your light fade away as time goes on. Number 15 on the album is Devil in Me. This song was fire. The passion and the pain of the song burns through my ears. To go into a dark place of yours just to get everyone to take you seriously is a harsh reality to live in. To make sure you don't cross that line of going into your dark place because you don't like who you are as a person when you go there. But then you run out of options to make it through, and that's the only place you can go to get shit done. And sometimes you have to fight to survive, and I totally relate this on a level in my life. Number 16 and the last track on the album is Hopeless. This song is good. I love Cashmere Cat, so I was excited when he produced this song. I also think it's a good way to end the album. The whole album deals with the longing and the struggles and the battles when it comes to love, and how sometimes love can sometimes feel like there's nothing left, that it's hopeless to be in a relationship. The slow vibe of the song represents the weakness and being tired of fighting in a relationship for the love you have when that someone else doesn't want to fight for you at all. So you give up once you realize that. So I think this song was the best way to end it all. Sad and powerful. So with that being said, my top 5 songs on the album are: number 5, Strangers; number 4, Angel on Fire; number 3, 100 Letters; number 2, Now or Never; and number 1, Sorry. So all in all, I give this album 3.5 stars. I do like this album, but I don't think it flows very well. I think if she took out Lie, Walls Could Talk, and Don't Play, that this album would sell very nicely throughout the whole thing. And I also think I would have loved this album more if it didn't have R&B, old school, blues trackings in it. It's not my favorite genre. I listen to it the least. I even listen to country more than R&B and old school stuff, and like I only like those kind of songs if an artist has a soulful voice, and to me Halsey has a very pop and alternative voice, and I don't think it mixed well with that kind of branding. But I applaud her for trying it out and being creative with it and giving it a try. I think that's a very bold move, and I think it will work on her hand of fans who do like that kind of music. I think music wise and sound wise I connected with Badlands a lot more, but lyrically this album hit me hard and I connect with it emotionally on this album a lot. So I really do love her 2 albums equally. So I'm going to her Hopeless Fountain Kingdom tour. My mom got me tickets for my birthday, so there will be a concert review of this album, and I'm so excited. That will be in November, and so stick around for that. I will leave a link down below to get this album. In the comments, please tell me what you loved about this album, what you didn't like about the album. Let's talk about music. You could follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Izzy618. Handle your scandal. I'm gonna go feel the feels with this album and just enjoy it. Have a good one. Bye!